Okay, hello, welcome. I'm going to do a quick tutorial on how to take a 3D model and slice it so that you can make a 3D model out of 2D substrate. So let's say you did your whole design process, you figured out what you want to do, you know how you're going to build it. And as an example, here is mine. I just did something very simple, a rocket ship that I put together quickly in Tinkercad. You can use whatever you feel comfortable with, Tinkercad or Cinema 4D or Blender or whatever 3D modeling program you would like to use. But here we are, rocket ship and my flames and whatnot. So let's just say I'm very happy with this, and I'm going to export right here as an STL. Alright, whoops, hold on. Let's take our space stuff and just drag it right here. Okay, now next you would go into your slicer for Fusion 360, and I already have it on my computer, but you are going to have to go look for it if you have not already. So Fusion 360 slicer right here in the Autodesk. Okay, and just come down and just pick out which one works for you and download it. And it's pretty simple and it's free. And once you do that, oh, hold on. No. Okay, so once you do that, go to your applications and open. Alright, give me a second. Give my computer a second. Okay, here we go. So we're going to import and locate your file. Space stuff. Hello. Alright. So, first thing we're going to do is you're going to change your manufacturing settings. So, you're going to come in here and you're going to add right here with this addition button, you're going to add your material. And I already did this. I put in, as an example, 12 inches by 12 inches, and I did the thickness to 3/16 of an inch. You will have to do yours based on what you're using. If you're using something thinner, you need to make it thinner. If it's thicker, then you need to make it thicker. And then you click done. Okay. That way, when it's slicing, it does the appropriate width for your slices, and also when it does its final export, it puts it on the appropriate size piece for you. Okay. Double check and make sure that it is actually selected. There you go. Okay, now come down to construction technique, and for right now let's do stacked slices. There we go. So now you can see that it has sliced for me all these different layers, and if you look over here in the right panel you can see each one. Okay, now let's just say I don't want it sliced this way. I want it sliced. So you can see there's a blue one and the green one. I'm going to click the green and then select my blue arrow. I'm going to move it down. And what I just did was I changed. Oh, nope, it didn't work. Hold on. Let's try again. Just click the blue. Ah, there we go. Now it worked. Okay. Now you can see my slices are this way. Okay. And you can see over here that it changed. So you have the option to change the direction of your slices this way. Now, one thing I want you guys to be aware of is sometimes this puts in dowels for you. Yeah, see, so I clicked my dowels button and you see these little dots. That's putting holes in the piece for you because you know, it's assuming you want a way to be able to attach everything to another. If you don't want holes in your piece, grab these blue dots and just drag them off. Say goodbye. Go away. Be gone with you. Okay. Let's get a better look here. There we go. Keep on going. Alrighty. Okay. No holes. Slice the way I want. Cool. Go down to Get Plans. When you are happy with your model, switch it to DXF. This will be able to open in Illustrator. And go Export to my computer. I'm going to name this Rocket Ship 1 and save. Okay. I do want to show you one more thing. Let's go back. If you go back up to your construction technique, you could also use the interlock slices. And this is going to change the way that it is. This is going to create it more like a puzzle rather than stacked pieces. Depending on what your design is, this might work. As you can see in my rocket ship, because it already didn't have a lot of detail, I lost a lot of detail. So for this, it wouldn't work, but maybe in your model it could work. It's just another option for you, and it's the same thing. You would just go to Get Plans, DXF, Export to my computer. Okay. No, thank you. So once you have done this, and here is my rocket ship. Open Illustrator. File New. So I already know that I set my printing piece to 12 by 12, so I will say Create. Okay. And should be right there. Rocket ship. Let's drop it in. Open it up. Let's do original size. We don't want to change it. And say OK. It should fit perfectly. So here we are. Now, if you go to your layers, you're going to see you've got your annotation. Make sure you keep those so that you know what you're doing. But don't print those into your final project. So I'm just going to hide them for now. Here is my boundary line where I ultimately will do my laser cutting. However, make a copy first, always. If you come in here, you'll see that all these little paths are not connected. So what you're going to have to do is you will select one, Object, Path, Join. And now it is one. So the difference, little pieces, a single one. Now it would be great if you could just select all of them and just join them. The problem with this is it's going to mess it up on you, like that. So fortunately you cannot do that. You have to do them individually, like this. Okay, so once you have done that, we're going to use the same settings that we used for the laser cutter. It's the same way we did it in the Crash Course project. I'm going to set my color to red for cutting. Going to go to our properties, our stroke, we set to 0.25 for cutting. There you go. And once you get them all changed over, you don't have to do them individually. Just undoing what I did. You can select these both. There you go. Just don't want you thinking you have to do each one individually. Okay, so this, once you did the whole thing, everything's joined up nice and neat. You've got your lines the right stroke amount. You would just go over here and save as rocket ship, wherever you want. You can email it yourself, use a thumb drive, however you prefer to get it to the computer in the laser cutter room, and you would use this to cut into your substrate. So if you have any questions, you let me know. Thank you.